Hey everyone, when you think of George Washington, what comes to mind? The first U.S. president, a general crossing the Delaware, maybe even the guy on the $1 bill? But what if I told you he was also one of the largest whiskey producers in America? Yep, you heard that right. Let's dive into the fascinating story of George Washington's distillery. Back in the late 1790s, after his presidency, Washington returned to his Mount Vernon estate. His farm manager, a Scotsman named James Anderson, saw the potential of the farm's grain production and the abundance of water from Dogue Creek. He convinced Washington that building a distillery would be a highly profitable venture. Washington, ever the savvy businessman, agreed to give it a try. They started small in 1797 with 2 stills, but the operation quickly became a massive success. By 1799, the year Washington passed away, the distillery had expanded to 5 stills and was a 2,250 square foot powerhouse. It was one of the largest distilleries in the entire country at the time. They produced a variety of spirits, but their main product was an unaged rye whiskey made from a mash of 60% rye, 35% corn, and 5% malted barley. So, how much whiskey are we talking about? After Washington's death, the distillery's operations declined and the building eventually fell into ruin after a fire in 1814. But the story doesn't end there. Thanks to extensive archaeological and historical research, the distillery was faithfully reconstructed on its original foundation. Today, you can visit the working reconstruction of George Washington's distillery at Mount Vernon. They even produce small batches of whiskey using the same 18th century methods and recipe. It's an incredible piece of American history, showing a side of the nation's founding father that we don't often hear about. He wasn't just a political and military leader. He was also a pioneering entrepreneur who knew a good business opportunity when he saw one. Who knew whiskey played such a big role at Mount Vernon? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little trip back in time, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more surprising history stories. See you in the next video.